All right. Happy day, and welcome to Leveraging Leads. It is Winning Wednesday. Happy Winning Wednesday. I am your host, Tara Payne, the Sending CEO, and I am so glad to be here again today for Leveraging Leads. And I'm grateful that you joined me. But I want to know what you're grateful for. So if you would put what you're grateful for as you come in into the chat, I would love to see that. And we will go ahead and get started. This is a safe space of, let's see, who is that? Um, of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. An email will provide a database of new leads and strategies to be more visible. Now, get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction. And if you don't have one, then stick around because you'll need to create one. You'll want to create one. We only meet for 30 minutes and we have a jam-packed agenda. Let's get into the agenda now. As I mentioned before, the first item on the agenda is gratitude. So as you come in on all of the different platforms, then put what you're grateful for in the chat, and then we will shout them out and you out until we can be grateful with you. Second item is going to be ingredients of a powerful introduction, followed by examples of a powerful introduction. Then we'll have a leveraging leads lesson. And then we will have the audience members who have shown their golden ticket, which just so happens to be your gratitude. We'll let them come on stage and give their powerful introduction. Now, we do this every single day, 7 days a week, because daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to building confidence and calling forth your desires. Again, thank you so much for joining us or for listening on the replay. Hey, replay. I am going to go ahead and get the gratitude. Keisha, if you are available to give us gratitude, then we'll have you, Erica, and if Ishameen is on the scene, she can give hers, and then we will go that way. All right, happy day. Good morning, Keisha.
Good morning. I am grateful for waking up.
Amen. Amen.
It's been
Go ahead. I think I interrupted you. Oh, hi. Yes, waking up.
All right. I am grateful for my tea, for ibuprofen, for feeling my body, for specifically thinking about the perspective of winning.
All right, come on, the perspective of winning.
And so Ishameen is not here yet. So
okay, I'll go.
Go ahead and yes, give your gratitude, Tara.
Yes, well, as y'all were talking, I was thinking, what am I grateful for? I am grateful for waking up as well. I'm grateful for life. I am grateful for the breath I breathe. I'm just grateful to be here. I had been, my knee has been acting up, and so it's feeling a lot better. And so I'm grateful that is feeling better, and just grateful for another day of possibility. So that's what I'm grateful for this morning. All right. So next, ingredients of powerful introduction. If you have been with us, then you know what a powerful introduction is. Erica created the powerful introduction. And, sometimes you can go to networking events or you meet people, and when they tell you who they are and what they do, it just be like, okay, it's not exciting or interesting, right? Well, it doesn't have to be that way. It can be powerful. It doesn't have to be blah. And so that is what we are doing here with the powerful introduction. It actually will pique people's interest. Like, oh, wait a minute. You said hold on, I need to talk to you. All right, so let me give you the ingredients. The first ingredient is your name and who are you? Now, you want to spend some time with the who you are, because do you know who you are? And I've heard Erica say this, and this has really stuck with me, not who you have had to become because of life situations, but who are you? Who is the essence of you? Who are you at your core? Right? You will hear examples of it as the ladies give their powerful introductions. But think about that. Who are you? All right, that's the first ingredient. Second, what do you do? Include any title or credentials. as that will help to boost your credibility for those who don't yet know you. The third ingredient, who do you serve? What's your target market? Next, why do you serve them? What are their pain points? Next, how do you serve your target market? What's the solution that you bring? Next, what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? Yes, yes, yes. You're uniquely purposed to serve them. That's going to be your unique value proposition or your market dominating position. Think about that. What makes you uniquely serve them? Like, if you think about it, there are, I don't know how many restaurants that make chicken. Honestly, I feel like we don't need any more restaurants that make chicken, but each one of them is unique. They're all different. And so are you. So think about what your unique value proposition is to your target market. Next, who do you want to meet at the meeting? What's your client avatar? If you don't yet have that clear, don't worry about it. You can get clearer as you continue to come to leveraging leads. And lastly, how can your target market, how can your avatar connect with you? Do you want them to go to your website? Do you have a freebie that you lead them to that puts them on your email list? Do you want them to schedule a meeting with you? Just be very clear about what that is. I want to say good morning to Raymond and looks like Joffer or JOFR. Welcome to Leveraging Leads. Put your gratitude in the chat. We would love to see it. Next, let's look at the Giddy framework. So those were the powerful introduction ingredients, 1 through 8. You should have 8 items. If not, you want to pause, go back. You can do that on the replay. Next thing, the Giddy framework. The Giddy framework. So you'll hear in my introduction that the word Giddy is used. And we're going to, for this framework, just break down this word letter by letter. The first letter is G. G is excited and lighthearted, right? Be excited, be giddy. This alone for you, the way that you present and deliver your introduction can pique a whole bunch of people's interest. If you're excited, now if you sound tired like me, it might be a thing, but listen, be excited. People will be like, what? Okay, then, excited. Okay. Next, be intentional. Do everything that you do with purpose. Do things with purpose. Next, daily. Do intentional actions every single day. Be consistent. Be consistent. I love it. There is a meme or like a little graphic on Instagram that said, this is what consistency looks like. People think that consistency, if you had a glass full of water, that the glass 5 days a week would have the same level of water. It does not. Consistency looks like you're pouring in your glass every day. Okay. So be consistent. Do daily intentional actions. And then the next D is declaration. Speak with confidence. The last letter is the Y. Show up as yourself because that is where the blessing lies. So we got GIDDY. Be giddy, be intentional, be daily, Ha! Do actions daily. Then speak with confidence. That's declaration. The last one is Y. Now we're going to have examples of powerful introductions by the beautiful ladies on the stage. And then we'll have a leveraging leads lesson. Erica, we'll go first with you. Then we'll do Keisha.
All right, yes, I'm Erica Cassie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am the universal mother, a multifaceted leader and creator. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options that benefit leaders, and it all begins with commanding your thriving. I would like to meet mom energy leaders who are fixers, helpers, who may be experiencing imposter syndrome or burnout. Join the Commander Club, where we will truly nurture and challenge you the way that you have been doing that for others. You can go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com, yourgoalconcierge.com, and the red button is right there floating around on the website, following you around. So just click that red button and let's get you in the Commander Club today.
Yes. Did y'all hear how excited she sounded? How upbeat? Great job, Erica. Thank you so much. Keisha.
Greetings. I have Mr. Mix, aka DJ C, that says he's grateful that his son. He said he's grateful for being alive on this beautiful day to see my son another day.
Yes, thank you for sharing that.
I love that. Awesome. So I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal Grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I'm living unapologetically, unauthentically myself. I had to kill the representative so I can live out loud. What does that mean? That means that I am living the life that I have designed because of the things that I have set up financially. I talk to people and I look for people that are looking to not just exist, but to thrive and to survive in their financial life. And if that is you, you have big dreams, a big goal, and you don't know where to start, how to do a debt stack plan or how to do a dream calculator, I'm the girl for that, because if that dream includes travel, I can get you on your way, but let's get your finances in order. So the way you do that is by giving me a little reach out by going to www.theforeverkj.com. And when you go there, you put in there financial needs analysis. We will sit and have a 30-minute conversation, talk over your finances, see how we can help you and get you along your way to giving your destiny a boost in financial revenue. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Yes, thank you, Keisha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Two powerful introductions, pun intended. All right, so is Ishameen? She's not there because you would have said something. All right, I am Tara Payne. I am a giddy innovator. I'm a skilled and charismatic connector, a beam of light and a breath of fresh air, singing my way and dancing my way through this beautiful life. Now, I am also an anointed alchemist. What does alchemy mean? Alchemy means taking basic materials and turning them into something valuable. I like to call myself a hope dealer. Why? Because I want people to know, just from my presence and from my voice and from my story, that no matter what you're walking through, that there is hope. I am the author of the book When Hope Speaks. It is a memoir about my journey to motherhood, which included recurrent miscarriage, which is not a easy topic to talk about. However, during that 7-year journey, I've gleaned some lessons that I would love to share with you about faith, about hope, and about possibility. So I would love for you to connect with me on LinkedIn, Tara Payne. Also, maybe you're walking through, or you have a family member walking through miscarriage. It's hard to know what to say. Sometimes there is nothing that you can say that could be helpful, but you could gift them a book. Go to Amazon.com and you could buy When Hope Speaks. And hopefully that my story will speak to them. Though the situation may not be the same, there are some similarities. And I'm also looking to tell my story. So if you have a community of people who care about maternal health, care about Black maternal health, who care about community, people who are kingdom minded, who want to speak life into the families that they minister to, then I would love for you to reach out to me. Again, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn at Tara Payne, because no matter what you go through, there is always hope. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So it's now time. It's time for Leveraging Leads lesson. It's time. It's time for the Leveraging Leads lesson. It's time. All right. You know how to put a song in there, right? I was like, what am I sing? What am I going to sing? All right. The Leveraging Leads lesson for today. Erica said something, and I should have wrote that down. Erica, you said something in your powerful introduction that made me pause. And I was like, ooh, that needs to be the lesson. I'm going to have to go back and listen. Do you remember what it was, Erica?
In my powerful introduction?
Yes, there was a line. You said something that I haven't heard you say before. And I was like, ooh.
What?
Girl.
No.
Okay, I'll go back and listen.
I didn't say nothing new. Nope.
Well, I'll go back and listen. Maybe I just heard it. Maybe it was about perspective.
Oh, no. Okay, so that was my gratitude. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was saying that that I have the perspective of winning, of being a winner.
Oh, yes. The perspective of being a winner. Perspective is very important. I love that. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I mean, you never lose if you always believe, if you have a perspective that you're going to win, you don't lose. You can't lose.
Yeah.
But so I was reading, so in a book club, and we had our book. It was, and this is an oldie but goodie, The 7 Habits of a Highly Effective Person by
Stephen
Stephen
Covey.
Covey. And one of the things in there is people and their perspectives. Do you have a win-win, a lose-lose, or a win-lose ideology? Most people think that if somebody wins, somebody has to lose. And we actually, we're kind of built that way. And, in school, there's always the A's, and there are always, people who don't make A's. They're not necessarily, even if you make a B, it's still, you're not an A. You're not a winner. So with even just thinking about how things are set up for us, the normal perspective that a lot of people have is, I gotta win, and other people are gonna lose because I win. Or you can have the perspective that I win, everybody wins, we all win, and there's this abundance type of perspective and ideology and thought process and emotionality that you take with yourself. So if you always believe that you win, no matter what, that's your perspective. Even if the other person believes that they got over on you and they won and you lost, it doesn't matter to you because you win. You have the perspective of winning, period. It doesn't matter. And so, because you could think that what happened was really something for you to learn. And so you're learning something, a lesson, then it causes it to be a win because it's a setup for something else for yourself.
I love that.
So,
thank you.
That's the idea of that, yes.
Thank you so much. I love that because I have always tell my daughter that if you do your best, you win. You always win when you do your best. So you're right. There's no way you can lose because even if you quote unquote fail, then you get information for the next thing that you're doing, right? So I love that. I like to say you win some or you learn something, right?
Yes. So something that I talk about, and so been trained as a positive intelligence coach, is that whenever anything happens, you can get a gift or 3 gifts. The gift of power, you get the gift of knowledge, or you can get the gift of inspiration. Meaning that if something happens, that happening causes you to then have information and knowledge that you didn't have before. So it then allows you to be able to make better decisions or to do something differently or to decide something new. Okay? Gift of knowledge. Gift of power is after you have had that thing happen, then you feel as if you're more confident to handle it if it ever happens again. Thirdly, gift of inspiration, you create something so that other people don't go through the same things that you went through. Most people's businesses are an inspiration from something that happened, and now they're saying, oh, I'm inspired to create this so that then not just them, but also me, we are going to not fall prey to this thing again.
That's so good. Inspiration. I know that for the 3 of us in the room, that is true. Our businesses are inspiration, and probably some of the other 2 mixed in as well. I know that for me, when I was walking through miscarriage, never when I was walking through it did I think, oh, at the end of this, I'm going to use this, to encourage people. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that at the end that I'm able to do that, right? To speak life into other people so that they can, not that I can keep them from going through it, but they can go through it being supported. I felt alone, and I have a whole family, a slew of family and friends that love me. But that was the purpose of the book, is for me to make sure that people don't feel alone. Sometimes you can isolate and be insular, even though you're surrounded with people who love you. Thank you for sharing this with us. So you get 3 gifts. You get power, inspiration. What was the other one?
And knowledge.
Ooh, that's good.
So if anybody's interested in learning more about that, you can Google positive intelligence, the 3 gifts, and you'll learn about those. You'll also learn about your particular, you can take a quiz and you can find out what your saboteurs are, which are parts of which the things that sabotage you from moving forward. And you get they usually tell you like the top 3 that you have, and usually saboteurs are simply an overuse of a particular thing that you're doing that you have decided to do a lot of that. So you're giving it so much energy and leeway to do everything, which is also causing harm in your life. For example, I am a hyper rational. So it's great to be rational and logical, but being hyper rational means that I sometimes do not, when I'm looking at other people, I'm like, why are you behaving this way? Why is it that? Because I mean, that's the whole reason why I went to go be a therapist, was because I was like, I don't understand. It's not logical, the behavior that you're doing. Because most people who are hyper rational are not in tune with their emotions. So they don't want to think through the empathy that's there, that can be a part of the journey of other people and their behavior. So it's great for me to be rational, just not hyper rational. So that's one of my saboteurs that I have to shake, which is one reason why I do what I do, and I got trained so that I can actually be an empathetic person and not be thinking, oh, it doesn't make sense, it's not logical, kind of ideology.
Love it. Love it. For those of you who have not ever done that, I did. Well, if you're in here or in LinkedIn or in Clubhouse, I did put the link in the chat. And I have taken that test before. I worked with a coach once and we took that test before. And so thank you for reminding me of that. Hyper rational was the lowest score that I had. But that's a great thing to do. Another thing that you can do to make sure that your perspective, or to, keep your perspective positive, get around a group of people who also have a positive perspective. People who have the perspective that, oh no, we always win. I mean, there's even a song, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And there's many other songs, right, that talk about how we always win. I never lose, I always win. That perspective shift alone can change so much in your life, in your business. Just having that is really great. And then teaching that, if you have children or if you're around children, teaching that to your kids, so that you can set them up for success and inspire them for the next generation, so they don't have to go through what you went through. Erica, amazing. Let me tell y'all, Erica, stay ready. It's like she got the gun loaded, child. She's like, oh, okay, say less. Boom, this is what we're doing. So I need some.
I was talking to Eternity about that. I said, just give me a microphone, okay? Just give me a stage, okay? I don't have to have no lead. I don't have to have no lead time or nothing. Just put me somewhere and I'm ready to say whatever needs to be said. And I know that a lot of people don't have that. They want to sit and stew with it. They want to process through and create presentations and things. No, I don't have to do that. This is the way that I learn. Is I always state I am learning this in order to teach someone else. So I learn it, and the goal is for me to teach someone else. It makes me excited to teach somebody else. That means I get it even better. And then all day long, that's what I do as a therapist or a coach is psychoeducation.
Yes, you love to teach and you're great at it. And so thank you for letting the Lord use you with your gifts, and thank you for being ready at a moment's notice. She said, I don't need no presentation. And if you do, no compare, no knock on you. But baby, I just wanted to give you your flowers because, honey, you stay ready. Thank you so much. All right. So Keisha, do you have anything that you would like to add to that? Oh, one more thing before Keisha comes in. I wanted to also say that I mentioned it really quickly, but another way to make sure that get around other people. Keisha and Erica and I are around each other for a reason, right? And then there are other people in our lives that we are around. That is somewhat of a mastermind. So if you're looking for a mastermind, people who have, a positive outlook, who are going places, go to mavensmeet.com. We are actually accepting 6 more people in our mastermind. So I just wanted to do that shameless plug. Sorry, Keisha, go ahead. Oh, okay. So if you are, Keisha, I'm just going to talk until you get back off mute. I told you to come on and then I started talking, so I apologize for that. But I am ready for you whenever you are able to go ahead and give any thoughts that you have.
I'm like Erica. I've taken some time and looked back at some old videos and listened to some old replays and things of that nature. Y'all, Erica, thank you. This is a day of flowers, love. Thank you so much, because it started with one coach telling me that just to use TikTok to get started, right? But it has been you that has perfected the opportunity to where now, should you say, let's go. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Where we going? What we doing? How we doing it? And I just need the outline, because there's so much that I've learned from you to be ready, to be around you, to be in your space. Truly, to be around the sun is amazing. Sometimes I get a little high because you be like, I don't talk like that. But I'm grateful for how I talk. I'm grateful for how far I've come.
Yeah.
And so, it's like I loved being able to glean from both you and Tara, and listening to Ishameen, move forward to what her calling is. It's like, I talk about us a lot. And unfortunately, people choose not to be a part of this amazing space, and they don't get it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm a sponge and I'm going to soak it all up. So, I've gone back and started reading some older books that I didn't look at. And like you said, it's a perspective thing. And I agree with you, Tara. I tell my kids, if you worked hard and got a C, and that was what you did, then I'm going to celebrate that C just like the child that didn't have to work as hard and got an A. Because your effort, you had to put some effort in to get that C. So later we found out he was just a special child. And he didn't want to be great. But once he found himself, he became an amazing greatness, and he got to see his talent, and he found his space in the world. And I think that's what's happened to me. Is like I thought I was afraid of some things until I found you, Erica. So thank you so much for always allowing us a platform to be great.
Yes, thank you, Keisha.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Listen, and Keisha, I have never seen anybody who can listen to everything, like literally soak up everything and then bring it back to you. And I'm like, wow, I said that. You know that? Keisha, I mean, she could sell our businesses without us even being in the room. Right?
Yeah.
It's a gift.
Yes. Keisha, we did a panel. We did that panel, the entrepreneur panel, and she did her last closing remarks. She did so good with pointing out everybody in the room and what they bring to the table. I was like, yes. Wow.
Right?
It makes me feel real nice when somebody knows you. Like somebody has been listening, and you know that they know you, and that they can share you. But we would never be able to do that if we didn't all decide to come together and do this in a consistent way, and commit to doing leveraging leads. And I'll have to say that even if like other people, they can get in and get a morsel and get a taste of this, and that could be enough. I have to remind myself that that can't be enough, because the goal was to expose them to this, and then later on, when they're ready, they will then be able to refine it. But maybe right at this very moment, they just needed the exposure.
That's good. That's really good. That's the beauty of community. And I thank both of you ladies, because Erica, you have done what you said you was going to do, to be the visibility wing woman. And I've gotten more comfortable talking about what it is that I do, being consistent. And you brought Keisha in, and she's shown me some gifts. And so it's just been a beautiful thing. So this is all of our time for today. If there are no other closing remarks, anybody have anything? You got anybody?
No.
Okay. Well, I hope that you all who are listening create a thriving rest of your day. All right. Go out and win. That was better.